So how does the world really end? Not with a bang, not with nuclear missiles, not with a deadly virus or an asteroid from space. Most experts agree the most dangerous threat to humanity isn't intentional at all. It's accidental. A single mistake, a line of code, an invisible vulnerability. And today, we're opening the door to one of the most secretive and powerful markets on Earth, a market that profits from those mistakes. A hidden underground economy where anonymous hackers can make millions of dollars selling to terrorists, dictators, criminal syndicates, and sometimes even to your own government. This is the zero-day market, a world so secretive that most people living inside it don't even know who they're really working for. And as we descend into this digital underworld, we need to ask a far more personal question. How does this affect you? Have you ever wondered whether someone could be watching you through your phone camera without you ever knowing? Whether your private messages, photos, and files are truly private? As our lives become completely intertwined with technology, our money, our work, our hospitals, our power grids, who actually controls the systems we depend on? I should warn you now, your life might actually feel more comfortable if you stop watching here. Because once you understand how fragile the digital world really is, there's no going back. For years, I used to ignore software updates. Remind me later, again and again. Why so many updates? What could possibly be changing every few weeks? If that sounds familiar, by the end of this documentary, I promise you'll never postpone an update again. Because updates don't just add features, they close doors. Doors you never knew were open. There have always been black markets, drugs, weapons, human organs. But one of the most dangerous and least understood markets in human history doesn't deal in physical goods at all. It trades in knowledge. Specifically, knowledge of flaws. A zero-day exploit is a hidden weakness in software or hardware that the manufacturer doesn't even know exists. 0 days to defend it, 0 days to fix it. Until that flaw is discovered and patched, anyone using that system is completely exposed. No antivirus can detect it. No firewall can block it. By definition, it's invisible. That's what makes zero-day exploits so powerful. A single exploit could give total control over millions of devices, phones, laptops, servers, without leaving a trace. Imagine a flaw in a smartphone operating system. With the right zero-day exploit, an attacker could remotely access any phone on Earth, read messages, view photos, activate microphones and cameras, and the victim would never know. This is why zero-day exploits are considered the most valuable weapons in cyberspace. They don't just threaten individuals, they threaten nations. With enough zero-day exploits, an attacker could infiltrate banks, factories, airports, military bases, even the control systems of nuclear plants and power grids. And when something is this powerful, it becomes incredibly profitable. The right buyer will pay millions. But that raises a terrifying question. Who is actually buying these digital weapons? In the early days of computing, hackers were mostly curious explorers. They searched for bugs, reported them to companies, and expected gratitude. Instead, they were threatened. Large tech companies treated them like criminals, accusing them of hacking, threatening lawsuits, and demanding silence. Frustrated and ignored, many hackers turned elsewhere. If companies wouldn't listen, someone else would. Public forums emerged where vulnerabilities were shared openly. Tech giants panicked. Then, in the early 2000s, a security firm realized something crucial. Hackers weren't the enemy. They were unpaid quality assurance. Companies like iDefense began offering money for vulnerabilities, small amounts at first, in exchange for responsible disclosure. This was the birth of the bug bounty. But it also created something far more dangerous: a market. Because once bugs had a price, someone would always pay more. Government contractors and intelligence brokers entered the scene quietly. They offered tens, even hundreds of thousands of dollars for exclusive access, with one condition: absolute silence. A zero-day is only valuable if no one else knows about it. And so the first rule of the zero-day market was born. You do not talk about the zero-day market. Hackers rarely knew who the real buyer was. They dealt with intermediaries, brokers who promised anonymity. Maybe your exploit would be used to stop terrorism, or maybe it would be sold to a regime that uses it to cripple hospitals or trigger industrial disasters. You would never know. That's why zero-day dealers have been called merchants of death, selling the bullets for cyber war. Leaked documents later revealed that the United States became one of the largest buyers of zero-day exploits. Intelligence agencies quietly built massive libraries of invisible backdoors into apps, servers, and devices used by billions of people. But this wasn't unique. Every major nation followed. Espionage soon turned into something darker: cyber warfare. In 2010, deep inside Iran's nuclear facilities, something extraordinary happened. Centrifuges began spinning out of control. Machines overheated. Metal tore itself apart. And yet the monitoring systems showed everything was normal. The culprit wasn't a bomb. It was code. A computer worm called Stuxnet, the most sophisticated cyber weapon ever created. It used multiple zero-day exploits chained together. It crossed air-gapped networks. It physically destroyed infrastructure, without a single soldier crossing a border. This was the moment cyber war became real. And once the world saw what was possible, there was no turning back. Soon, those same stolen exploits escaped into the wild. In 2017, ransomware crippled hospitals, airlines, universities, and governments across the globe. A leaked intelligence exploit, hoarded for years, had fallen into criminal hands. Billions of dollars vanished. Lives were put at risk, all because a vulnerability was kept secret for too long. Today, the world is more connected than ever. Our cars, our homes, our power grids, our medical systems. Every connection is convenience, and every connection is an opportunity. As more code is written faster than ever before, vulnerabilities multiply. The zero-day market continues to thrive in silence, invisible, unregulated, unstoppable. And the most unsettling truth of all, the systems meant to protect us are often built on the same flaws that could destroy us. So the next time your device asks for an update, remember, it's not just fixing bugs, it might be closing a door before someone else walks through it.